Hello friends, welcome back to our video commentary about the first South American online festival. And we are looking still at a semi-final match between the Chagas team and the team from Uruguay, Orientales, which means Uruguayans in a way. And so let's look at the most interesting swings. This was, as you can see, a set in which there were few swings, so this is probably going to be a short video. But we never know. I haven't seen this board yet. West Open natural two spades alerted this week, but no alert is needed, of course. Two spades by West and four spades by East, pushing the preempt as hard as possible against North-South and catching South with a very good two-suitor. And South was not about to be silenced with 11 red cards in a nice hand. And so he bid for no trumps, as initially a minor suited bid, but when he corrects five clubs to five diamonds, he shows diamonds and hearts, and there they rested. Of course, looking at all hands, it would be much better for them to defend against four spades than to play five diamonds, but this is a very hard decision to make, and I don't think anyone can criticize South for deciding to bid. Usually bidding has many more ways of bringing up points than passing. And he got partnered with a very unsuitable hand for him. Not only not a big fit, which could have been there, but also his honors, his strength was all in the wrong spots. So five diamonds will lose two clubs and one heart at least, and perhaps a trump promotion, but not right now, not after cashing the ace of hearts. If East had not cashed the ace of hearts, which looks like a very odds against play, there's no risk that this heart will disappear. This is the Declarer's second suit after all. So if he had just cashed the queen of clubs and the club threatening a rough, he would, of course, looking at all cards, the Declarer can rough high, cash two trumps, and lead the king of hearts, and then bring the hearts in with only one rough because the jack is tripleton. So only one rough and hearts is necessary. So best play would end in the same spot, but the Declarer could not draw two trumps. He could try only one trump and then lead the king of hearts. He doesn't know that trumps are 2-2. If trumps are 3-1, he has to play only one trump before playing hearts. Otherwise, they will draw dummy's last trump and prevent a heart ruff. So not cashing the ace of hearts would have given more opportunities for the Declarer to go wrong. But here, 7 of hearts. Oh, of course, the ace of hearts is gone already. So he's just roughing his heart and drawing trumps and claiming. Okay, going down one. At the other table, West passed rather than opening with their weak two suitor. I suppose this is because of the 4-card major on the side. He doesn't want to emphasize spades at the expense of hearts, but it's just a guess. So East opened third in hand with a 1 club that at this vulnerability includes the weak no trumps, such as this one. South doubled, which is a very, very out of fashion, unfashionable choice nowadays. I mean, people prefer to show a two-suited rather than doubling with a void in spades. And perhaps they don't have firm agreements about this club that can be short and longer in diamonds to show this diamond heart two-suited, and that's why he chose double. West bid a spade, and East one heart means a transfer to spades. So he's bidding one spade. And when East merely completes the transfer, he's showing that he has three spades, which is why West, during the rest of the auction, will compete freely, voluntarily, up to three spades. And South bids two hearts over this one spade, showing that he has a strong hand of the too strong to overcall variety. This was a very, I would say, very unpopular bidding route chosen by South. I don't think many players would have bid like he did. But there's no arguing with success because he was able to describe his hand in strength and distribution, and so to abide by partner's decision to double three spades, which is a risky double. And three spades will go down because the declarer will have to lose at least two diamonds, one spade, and two hearts. Let's see how the defense dealt with it. He's roughing some clubs because he knows spade to d8. He knows that the more trumps he does, he wins with the West hand, the more likely he will be to catch North in an end play. And that trumps are 4-0 are pretty much marked by the bidding. But so North roughed a heart, which means that South lost a natural heart trick in doing that. So the defense so far has made two diamonds and one heart and one rough. That's book, and they'll make only the king of spades, going one down. Therefore, now a heart roughed with a jack is enough to guarantee down one. Okay, interesting. But let's look at the next swing. Pass by North, weak three club opening by East, taking advantage of the vulnerability, and all passed. It's well judged, I would say, all around. Even though both, especially South, must have been tempted to bid something. And in three clubs, they're about to lose one diamond, two hearts, at least three hearts actually, or two hearts in a rough, and the ace of clubs, so they'll go one down. Players trying to draw trumps. And the 10 of diamonds. And now a heart to the jack. And now the defense has two ways to yes, either a heart rough or another trump would ensure two heart tricks for them at the end. And there they are in down one. Okay. And at the other table, it's open three clubs, again weak, and South fell into the temptation of bidding three hearts. As I said, when looking at the other table, it's easy to understand that temptation. West extended the preempt with a raise to four clubs. It must be noted and emphasized that at this vulnerability, not in second position, that is a mitigating factor, but if at any other, in first or third position, some players are opening three clubs with 5 card suits nowadays, and 6 cards, if they are right, 6 cards and the right distribution, are very common. And so this 4 club raise with on only 2, even though there are 2 honors, shows that East West still maintains some standards for preempting even at these colors. And so North bid double 4 clubs to suggest alternative contracts, found partner with a diamond suit, raised to game, and now West apply the X, because that's basically what he was hoping for when he bid 4 clubs, that they would overextend to a game. And after the queen lead, they will lose 2 diamonds, 1 spade, and 1 club. That's down to at least. They may lose a spade rough too if the declarer is not careful. There you go. Heart to the queen. Yeah, now they will lose. He was greedy. He was trying to discard his club on the second heart finesse, but that was much too hopeful for them. So the defense has 3 tricks in and still king queen of diamonds to come. And so this will end in down 3. Vulnerable. It's a big swing for the Chagas team. Well judged by both partnerships in this. Okay, next swing. North open 1-0 trump with an atypical distribution, but touching 4-5s with the 4 being the next higher suit are always troublesome. If you have 4-5 in the majors and you open 1 heart, you sometimes have trouble showing your spades in the second round, especially if you beat the forcing no trump. 4-5 in the reds, as here. If you open 1 diamond, listen and hear 1 spade, you have either to reverse, and these suits are not very good for a reverse, the suit quality, I mean, or to hide your heart. So this is the kind of off-shape no trumps that is very popular. And it ended the auction, and it missed the hard suit, but it simplified the auction, which is a very big gain. Let's look at the defense. The 10 of diamonds was, of course, a very welcome lead for the declarer, but he still can make only 2 diamonds, 1 or 2 hearts, and one club. One club is in line too. That duck was very crafty by North. I don't know if this 8 of diamonds means a come on, but East was not about to be fooled. But even so, his switch didn't harm the declarer in the least. He switched to the other suit. Very unlucky. And so the declarer is still maintaining the illusion. He's playing on spades to induce, and 7 hearts jack. That's a strange card because it took away the entry to dummy. The hearts are blocked now. Let's see what will happen here. Diamond to the queen and king. So after all this misdirection by the declarer, an artist of misdirection, they will make 3 hearts. Only 1 diamond is 4, and 1 club is 5. And depends on the pitch. Yes, here it comes. The pitch of the spade means that East will be end played at the end to give a further trick after a club. And having that, the club, he should have cashed the ace of clubs and the ace of spades and got off play with a club. And so his partner would make the rest of the spades. But having ducked, he will be forced to yield diamonds to the declarer right now. So a very interesting board to watch that ended in 7 tricks, even though the declarer had 5 to begin with, because he was very tricky in his choice of plays. Well done to North. And at the other table, North picked a more normal 1 diamond opening, and it led to a no trump auction from the other side. When no trump overcalled, 2 clubs is stamen, 2 diamonds and 9 majors, 2 spades is not spades. 2 spades is a range ask, and 2 no trump shows a minimum, and so West gave up. So they're about to play 2 no trumps in the other line. They can make, with the favorable spade position, 5 spades, 1 heart is 6, 1 club is 7, and 1 diamond is 8. At least. And lose in the process 3 hearts after this lead, and only 1 diamond. Diamond, Now they run hearts, and now the declare can even make an over trick. He's hoping that the spades will run, and he'll be very happy when they do. And so he'll make at least 8 tricks, perhaps 9 if there is a diamond discard. Yes, exposing the queen, he'll make 9. So there were the Brazilians played in no trump in both tables and made 16 tricks altogether. It's an interesting factoid. In this next swing, North opened 1 diamond with a 3-suited hand, and South bid 1 spade, which is how to describe that? It's not exactly a psychic. It's just that South hopes that if North doesn't have spades, that they will be able to rest in no trump without advertising the diamond fit. That is the basic rationale for 1 spade. But of course, the big risk is that you get a big raise, and that's what happened. And so there was South in 3 spades, an unusual contract, and let's see how he dealt with it. After a diamond lead, which is very sensible, the defense can make 2 diamonds and a diamond ruff and a club and another diamond ruff and then 2 spades at the end. So that goes down 3. Cashing the ace of clubs loses 1 entry for the ruffs. So it's on track for down 2. If he plays ace and a spade. No, he didn't. And now there is another diamond ruff coming, getting back that trick that he lost by cashing the club ace. He should at least have cashed the king of clubs to discard this diamond if he's willing to lead the jack of spades and let it run. That was a clear mistake by South. Probably not very important in the big scheme of things because it was in a very weird contract. Down 2 and down 3 was probably not much of a difference. And what happened at the other table? 1 diamond, 1 no trumps by East. Sensible. In fact, so sensible that what is weird is that at the other table, East passed. That is most unusual for East to pass with a hand this powerful. And after 1 no trump, 2 diamonds was a diamond raise, apparently. 2 no trump was game invitation, perhaps. 3 diamonds, he doesn't want anything to do with game. And North still tries 1 more time. And so they are now at least going down 2. No, 1, at least 1. 2 diamonds, 1 spade, and 1 club. South can pitch some spades in the hearts. And so perhaps he may escape the second spade loser, or also with the king of spade lead. So now declare the 8 of diamonds was ducked. Second diamond won by the queen and the ace of diamonds. Diego is hoping that... Is that true? He led the 8 and the 10. That was a very weird choice of plays considering the... Let's rewind this. Because leading the 8 to stay in dummy is okay. But since East has, after all, bid 1 or trump, at least 1, he has 1 honor. Which is why Diego can now see the next on the trick very clearly, because the 7 of diamonds will be high after he leads a club. And here it is. So down 2. Down 2 in 4 diamonds, while the other were down 3 in 3 spades at a non-fit. And finally, our last swing in this match. East opened a 2-0 trump with 21 and a very good 5-card suit. West pushed really hard to find a 4-0 trump invite. Really hard, actually. Even if with a 4-3-3-3 hand, even if partner has so most people play 20 and 21, but most people also like to cheat a little bit with good 19. And so with two balanced hands in the 29 to 31 range, it's very odds against to make 6-0 trump. Perhaps you can make 6 in a suit, in a 4-4 suit fit, especially. But he pushed hard, and of course he could not refuse that. And there are 5 club tricks if clubs break, which they don't. But in the abstract, 5 club tricks: 4 spades is 9, ace and king of hearts is 11, and 1 diamond is 12. So they reached a reasonable contract and will go down. Declarer will flounder for a bit. He might have had a chance if he had played the queen of diamonds rather than the small one, to force south to win the ace of diamonds and then catching north in a heart and diamond squeeze. So let me explain what that means at this point. After cashing the king of clubs, if he leads the queen of diamonds, south has to win. Or does he? That's 4 spades, 2 hearts 6, 3 clubs 9. No, it's only 11. No, it's useless because he needed the 11th trick from clubs anyway. So he has no chance, even after queen of diamonds won by the ace. He's hoping that something will turn up, but nothing turned up. And so he went down 2, actually. Okay. And at the other table, 2-0 trumps is 20-22. And if this is the same range as the other, that the one used at the other board, at the other table, it shows the difference in evaluation. West did not consider inviting a slam, just inquired about majors. 3 hearts denied any majors, and 3 spades was a transfer to 3-0 trumps, and so there they rested. He was in a similar position, having inquired about the majors. He could have bid 4-0 trumps if he wanted to invite, but as said earlier, if you get partner with this good of a hand and it is not laid down, it's probably a stretch. And so big swing for Brazil also. So this set ended 34-9, 2 big swings in favor of the Chagas team, and the other probably washed a little bit, 9 versus 8 in the smaller swings, with some special interest in this one, in which the no trump declarers made 16 tricks altogether in both lines. Thanks for watching. We will return with more videos about the semifinals and the finals. Visit our website www.thebridgeexperts.com for services, articles, to any questions you may ask, social media groups, and anything you want to know about this game of ours of bridge. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.